CryptoSlo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSlo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Wow, I'll tell you what, Bitcoin just keeps on going. Nice little recovery there. It's back up to 13K, and it's like the alts are frozen in time. I know it's getting very frustrating for everyone that is holding altcoin bags, and we talked about the alt season in some of the other videos, and hold on a second. It's been a while since I've done that for you guys, so gotta throw that in every once in a while. Anyways, so the alts have gone up, but there's been slippage. So like the BTC dominance is being baked into these alts. So ultimately, they, like I said, they're going up. They're just not going up as fast as they did last time during the last bull run. Not that there's not money to be made, but ultimately people are not willing to trade their Satoshis for the alt. So, like Tron, you look at Tron. I love Tron. And Tron has tripled since I got it. I got in at a penny, right? And it almost hit 4 cents. It's an easy triple, right? Well, if you look at the BTC Satoshi value, how many Satoshis, which if you're newer to crypto, there's one Satoshi, there's 100 million Satoshis in a Bitcoin. So if you're pricing the alts in Bitcoin, that's how many pieces of Bitcoin someone will give you for your alt currency. And alt currencies are anything that's not Bitcoin. Well, I tell you, my portfolio, it's up 350%. But, hold on a second. My portfolio is up 350% for last in under a year. So that's fantastic. But if you look at the chart of Satoshi value, it's all over the place. And actually, I have lost 25% of my Satoshi value. And now that 25% has happened most recently, within the last, I'd say, 2 or 3 months, as Bitcoin has kind of gone up very rapidly. The alts just aren't holding pace. They're going up. They're just not going up like Bitcoin is. Now, the big question: should I rebalance my portfolio to be a BTC maximalist? And what is a BTC maximalist? It varies for most people, but from a basic standpoint, and this is my definition of a BTC maximalist portfolio, it would be 50% BTC, 25% large caps, ETH, Litecoin, pick 2 or 3, and then the rest in alts, and maybe 5% in long shots. Those are like your 0.00 coins, like Pundi X, or coins like that you're just hoping 1000x when I get to a penny. So my Satoshi value is gone, and it once again, we've talked about this, Bitcoin remains king. Now, the flip side of this, in the short term, do I think Bitcoin will make you a millionaire if you own one Bitcoin? In the short term, 3 to 6 months? No. In the long term, absolutely. You know, there's plenty of videos on price prediction on Bitcoin of 1 Bitcoin, and you know, anywhere from 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about losing Satoshis and should I rebalance. I'm sitting at about 14% BTC right now, and you know, once again, I'm Tron crazy. I got a lot of Tron. And I know if Tron hits, you know, that's huge money. You know, not to mention, you know, bankroll, generating income every day from that. You know, you can't, I mean, that varies anywhere from, I could go from $20 to $50 a day, you know, just by letting it sit. But is it keeping up pace with Bitcoin? From a Satoshi value, no. From a fiat value, yes. So you kind of have to decide for yourself, you know, what's more important, you know, Satoshis or fiat? And, you know, for all those people sitting out there with big bags of just shit coins, you're better off just to convert them into Litecoins or ETH, and, you know, try to get, you know, you gotta remember, I've only been through, you know, I'm not an expert, but I've been through a cycle of this, and I will tell you, the valid altcoins that have things going on for them are going to do well. They're going to do well, but it may just be like a list of like 50 or 100 of them. You know, it's just some of these alts will just die off. They'll get squeezed out. And if you look at the chart, that's exactly what's happening. Is Bitcoin, as it goes up, is squeezing everything. So if you got a shit coin that started at 15 sats, as Bitcoin goes up, it's going to like 1 sat, dude. It's going to like 1 sat, or it's going to get delisted. If it goes below 1 sat, it's getting taken off the chart. So, you know, Tron, it was up at like 400 sats. And, you know, that's the crazy part about this, is most of these coins had a much higher sat value, you know, early on, and then Bitcoin went up, and the sat down, and then up, and now everything is getting squeezed. And anytime you squeeze something, it explodes, right? And that's, I mean, that's the flip side, is if you go to BTC dominance, you have to be willing to give up some of those explosive gains on some alts, you know. And it's like hand grenades, you know. People always, you know. No, you didn't. You didn't get it. You know. You did not get it. So, you know, yeah, it's like Billy Madison. He's like, no, you didn't. You didn't get it. Right? So there is no almost got it with crypto. You either get it or you don't. And my position on alts has always been, I personally don't try to trade alts. I accumulate a position. If I hit 10x, I sell 10%, and I get some gains. I mean, I don't have the time. You know, I spend about 20 hours a week outside of my normal 50-hour job, you know, building content for this community to help you guys. So, you know, I'm already working a 70-hour work week, and I have time blocks, so I can't be watching a trading screen all day. You know, I don't have time to do it. I just don't have time to do it. So, you know, I buy a position and I hold it. And this shit's crazy. It's been everywhere. It's been all up and down and everywhere and sideways, you know. But I do know that for the average person, if you're watching this right now, at this moment, that owning one Bitcoin is probably one of the most important things financially that you could do moving into the future of crypto. So anyways, I'm going to think about this today of whether or not I should shave off a percentage off my portfolio and rebalance into Bitcoin. Not FOMO into Bitcoin, rebalance. And this is, you have to think of your portfolio as kind of like a mutual fund. You know, rebalancing of the fund. So yeah, let me think about that, and I will let you know what I decide to do. So as always, have a great day. This is CryptoSlo. If you're not talking games, then we're not talking.